Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to talk about Oscar Wilde, the brilliant artist and the dandy. As you can see from the title, Oscar Wilde, the title of this lesson is Oscar Wilde and Hidden Hints of Immorality. And we are starting with his only novel and his most important work, The Picture of Dorian Gray. You have read the book. We have already talked about different themes. The theme of beauty, Remember, in a scene we have read from chapter 2, beauty is seen as a form of genius. The novel focuses its attention on the theme of the double, which was typical of the Victorian era. Not only in The Picture of Dorian Gray, we have also talked about it in the novel Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. The novel is also seen as the 19th century version of the myth of Faust, a man who sells his soul to the devil so that all his desires must be satisfied. We are going to read these few notes, and in particular, I'd like you to focus your attention on the last paragraph. The novel, the publication of the novel scandalized Victorian England, and The Picture of Dorian Gray was used as evidence against Oscar Wilde in his 1895 trial for homosexuality. And this is the main topic of our talk. Here we have the trial scene, Wilde, 1997, starring Stephen Fry as Oscar Wilde, and the trial scene is called The Love That Dare Not Speak Its Name, where the protagonist does not deny his behavior, which at the time was seen as immoral. Then here, as for to return to the main protagonist of the Picture of Dorian Gray, so Dorian Gray, here there's a video from YouTube I'd like you to see, which focuses on one of the topics of the novel, which is certainly the immoral behavior of Dorian Gray after his wish to remain young and beautiful forever. From here we move to an important topic that the novel does deal with, but only hints. For example, the relationship between Dorian, the main protagonist, and Lord Henry, his mentor, is only hinted, never fully developed. The same here, we have other relationships, and one in particular, a relationship between men, is the story of intimacy between Dorian and his friend Alan Campbell. And this is a chapter from a passage from chapter 14, in which we understand the reason why Alan Campbell helped Dorian dispose of the body of the painter David Howard that Dorian had previously killed. The idea of homosexuality here, modern development, the topic of homosexuality. What is homosexuality today? What are the different visions of this topic? No longer seen. Here we are going to read these two paragraphs about homosexuality in the 21st century. Homosexuality no longer seen as a mental illness, no longer seen as something to be cured, but there's still debates about this. And this is why, starting from the main focus of this lesson is to start from literature and move to a topic of current affairs. And you're going to read these. Reading and seeing, reading the different passages, seeing the different scenes in this lesson. I'd like you to concentrate on this. Can society reduce human freedom? And start your dissertation from Charlotte Bronte, from a quotation by Charlotte Bronte. Charlotte Bronte, a Victorian writer of Jane Eyre. What did she write? She wrote, "Intelligence and proper education will give you independence of spirit." I think this statement still has some truth in our